Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back once again to the world of Aethus, my game of the year so far, because it is showtime. Hi guys. Not only is it my game of the year, I spent an extra like $4 on it today. I bought the supporters pack. Which should give me access to, like, changing the colors. So if we go over here, we select this. Dismantle theme. That's the supporters pack theme. Oh, that's sexy. Gotta say, we're going with that. Can I spread that everywhere? I love gold. We'll leave the connectors be. Oh, that's right. It's dead sexy. Alright, let's see. I went and got some stuff. Let's drop off the things what need dropping off. Well, okay, I'm just gonna cash it in right now. We have the next batch of goodies. Oh, sorry, my bad. Next batch of goodies, the required items. Spent a little time grabbing those up earlier. We're currently sitting at 8787 credits. That's easy to remember. 15 and 30. Talk to me, Trudy.
This call will be recorded.
I can see the meteorite samples in the system now, May.
There they are.
Good job.
Oh, thank you.
Sending overpayment. Thanks. I hope the test goes well.
4,000.
Oh, just a formality. Gotta do our due diligence and all that. You know how it is.
3,500.
We can't be having independent contractors working in unsafe conditions after all. We have a duty of care we take very seriously here at ARC.
Oh, we know.
Anyway, I'll let you know how those tests go when I hear back, Maeve. Stay tuned for more contracts soon. See ya!
Great.
Oh, duty of care. That's rich. Where's the duty of care when it comes to those countless dangerous jobs you make me send my team off to?
Trying to wind you up, Maeve. Stay focused.
Stay focused.
That's why you're here.
Stay on target.
To do things differently. Keep going.
Thanks, Roland. I don't know what I'd do without you. We'll drop off our stuff here. I am still getting adjusted. I was not able to get this rotated and put in place the way with the orientation I previously had when I moved my station. Let's see. Not that one. Yes, that one. That goes there. That goes there. That's Kaolite. Got a whole bunch of Kaolite there. We'll put that there as well. We'll drop off the glass and whatever the other thing is. Here, I think is where I was putting that. All right. Antigen to protect me. Grow inert mycelia in a small or large grow bed. That means we're going to need to make the grow bed. Don't think I have unlocked the grow bed. I must now purchase the unlock for the grow bed. Recycling, prospecting, suit, small plant grow bed. And to make that, we also want to add that here. Facilities. We're also looking at making the biology lab, but I guess one thing at a time, as we like to say. Production? Small plant grow bed. Pin that too, please. Alright. 10 regular building materials. Wrong place. I tell you, you move everything around and suddenly you can't find anything. At least I can't. 10 of these. Wait, what? No. Sorry. See? Told you. 10 of these. Oh, I guess. Okay, we gotta close. 1 basic electronics and 2 microcircuits. Basic electronics. And 2 microcircuits. Do we have the gold for it? Maybe. Barely. We are almost out of gold. Alright, 2 microcircuits. Got the wrong one again, aren't I? Yep. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. I tell you, you move stuff around in your house and you're going to spend a week stubbing your toe. I believe I dropped... yes. The biology lab here. I guess probably here will do for small plant grow bed. All right, hydroponics. Let's see. We're trying to figure out how to make herbicide charges, which is over here. Well, we can make 1 craft herbicide charges and clear the overgrown plants at facility Moo. Looks like we are short on hive mycelia.
Congratulations, mate. You're practically a bioterrorist now.
Got it in the end. Shame there was no defoliant creation for beginners course available back at the Ark Academy.
They seem more interested in teaching children profit maximization.
Select a seed to grow in this slot. So apparently there are 2 slots.
All children.
Queen mycelia, mold shrooms.
Let's go take that anger out on some innocent plants.
Cave shrooms, them's for eating. We'll start just growing some stuff then. How about some queen mycelia? Couple. Oh, that's not creepy looking at all, is it? No, that looks perfectly normal and not at all disgusting. All right, you're gold too. All right, we now have... Oh, it made 2. Uncommon and unique. Ah, okay, so the unique was the one that we got as a drop, basically. Over here, we've got access keys. We're off to Moo. As you can tell, we moved much closer. Oh, it's night. We'll sleep. Then we're off to Moo. What do we have in here? Right. We're going to need the nuclear fuel rod. We're going to need the casing for that. For Theta. I'm going to sleep until morning. Insert snoring noises here. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, don't you know? Epsilon. We can close that one. We built that. We can close that for now, too. Going the wrong way. Alright, we'll rev up our speed. We're now officially getting our motor running, heading out on the highway. We're off to Moo. Actually, no cattle involved. Well, I see no harm in us. Oh, it's deepstone nodes. I don't see any need for us to grab deepstone stuff yet. Tangrite, yeah. Scanning. Gold? Well, we are short on gold. Ah. Dark Machinist has followed. Good evening, DM. Give me a second here to finish busting up this rock. And then running.
Running low on air.
Yes, I know. I'm running low on air. How you doing, dear? Almost out of air. Facility Moo. And we were 6.5 seconds from running out of air. No, you're not doing good. Superman does good. You're doing well. I used that line for years, and then I saw it on the internet somewhere. And I couldn't decide if I was robbed or delighted. Obviously, I'm not the only one ever came up with the idea. Access the power monitor. We had not accessed this one. Schematics and diagrams flow across the screen showing a map of local facilities. Epsilon connected. Scarpa climber warning. No powered connection to Omicron. Like that grammar glamour. Oh, very nice. But you've got the rhyme time. Theta connected, Lambda no connection, local power generation in effect, Kappa connected, warning, water cooling systems will fail at 40% capacity. Let's get that out of our messages to be read. Alright, so what we have here is we can't get through this. So, how does one get through what appear to be roots or limbs? Well, the answer we have for that today is an herbicide charge. Fortunately, we have 2 extras if we need them. Anything else in here? Anything? Fortunately, we need them. Or unfortunately, I suppose. Okay.
Here's the bunker. That's some serious planet growth.
It knew the investment was bad, so tried to hug too. But too late.
The plans were hugging people? They killed everyone so you don't want to hug?
Plants don't know they're supposed to be kind. When you don't know, it's okay not to feel bad.
Okay, time for some pruning. Then we can get it open.
Weed killer. We made good use so far. Alright, this is chirping at us. Hey, Tans. I know you told me to stop sending you samples, and okay, sure, 11 of the same plant was a lot. They all had different shaped spots, though. But Parker said you were looking for plants that glow and are blue. I found some. They smell good, like really good. I've asked Yar for a delivery drone assignment so I can send you the sample. Just one, I promise. But he's being all pissy about essential supplies and maintaining mission-critical power levels. And just in case I can swing the drone, ignore the little slice missing. I snipped a bit out because I think Elsbeth likes the smell too. She perked right up when I gave her some. I've attached scanner details so you can ID it in the field along with the coordinates and where I found it. Talk soon, okay? Good stuff. Alright, we can't get back out. We can't exit the back door without using our last charge. We got more overgrown plants there. And more over here. Oh, lovely. So we needed not just 2 more, but 3 more to get to everything. Thank you so much. Door console. Oh, bypass moles needed for that as well. We're gonna need a bypass mole and... Ooh. They must have all kinds of shinies inside. Alright, alright, alright. I said alright. You gonna let me through this door? Or do I need another one for that, too?
I'm detecting a massive power signature behind that door.
Which door? The one with warning. High energy capacitor on it. That door.
Give a human a certificate in advanced industrial engineering, and suddenly they're smart arse.
You love it. Door's locked down though. Looks like a remote override.
I guess we keep an eye out for the control panel.
Presumably behind the other door. Alright, we need the bypass mole. Alright, fine, it needs a bypass mole. And another charge. That's Lambda. Yeah. Deepstone node. Thought. Anyway. It's our destination. Plenty of time, lads. You need not worry. The voice work is really well done. Obvious Scots accents for the voice work, which now that I understand
Watch your oxygen levels.
that the game's developer is Scottish. Apparently, it's basically really, honestly, you know, other than outsourcing things like voice, it's a one-man deal. An amazing piece of work for one guy. Now, granted, I'm assuming that, you know, he didn't write the music. I'm guessing. Don't know. Surface station. Take me up. Uppies. And here you can see how I moved my place much closer. And I've colored it. Hello, Trudy.
Hey, Maeve, how's it going? I've got a bit of a personal request for you this time, if you're up for some extra credits.
Sure. What do you need, Trudy?
I noticed some of the electronics you've been putting into the market, And my boyfriend has been talking lately about needing some extra microcircuits for some sort of VR game he's been making.
Oh.
Microcircuits.
Yeah, I don't play games personally. I think they're a wildly overrated pastime. Some people even
What she
claim
said.
it to be art.
Well, I mean...
I knew you'd agree, Maeve. I always thought you had good taste, just like me.
I busted open
Anyway, he needs those doohickeys, and I bet you could whip them up.
a
So,
gold.
let's
I
hold
busted
our
up
noses and get those microcircuits, eh?
a gold
I'll know
node, and I got
when
no
you're
gold
done.
from it.
Toodles.
Not happy about that, must say. In fact, I am saying it by saying I'm not happy about that. No, it's over here. Let's see. It was the bypass mole, and we need a micro circuit. And a wee bit of basic electronics. And I'm going to be speaking in bad Scottish accent, probably the entire evening. Aren't you lucky? Opinions vary, I expect. Right, bypass mole. And we also need the degunkifier. Herbicide. Herbicide. We need 3 more hive mycelia. I'm guessing we don't have those. How much time do we have here? This isn't going to give us hive mycelia. It's going to give us mycelial biomass and... Oh, it is. Oh, yay. It's almost fully grown. Oh, it is fully grown. Touchdown! The crowd goes wild. Herbicide. We'll make 1 for now, because it actually gives us 2, I think. Yeah, it gives us 2. And also in here, then, we need... a small crate will be fine. For now. For those goodies, let me put away the rest of my goodies, which sounds a bit smutty, but wasn't intended to. Or was it? Market update. Sky Sapphire we sell. It's the only thing that's immediately we want to sell. What are the goodies we need? 3 microcircuits. Okay, well, I'm going to need more gold. I mean, I don't actually have any just gold sitting around, do I? I don't think so. Yeah, 1. We got 1 chunk of gold. That's not enough to make an ingot, and we need an ingot. Okay, over here, I believe the deep stone goes in here. That will be giving us some more reinforced building materials. The tangrite can go there. We got to track down caloxite. And this goes in here. We've got what we need. We're back off to Moo. Sorry. Can't help it. All the way down to Facility Epsilon. I will note for anyone who didn't catch the title, the game is on sale until tomorrow. 25% off, I think. And if you don't want to spend the money, you could at least try the demo. I'm shilling. This is not paid endorsement. speed buff. So we can run over to Moo. I will resist the urge to go with the getting my motor running this time. Okay, gold. We know we need gold. Hopefully this gold node will actually give us some freaking gold. There was some there. Five. So that's enough to make, I think, 2 bars. Sometimes you just want to scan as you're in transit. So if you can see any nodes that you need, any needed nodes. Is that more gold?
Running low on air.
Oh, 3. That should be enough gold to make the parts that Trudy's boyfriend needs. Lone Star Wolf. Good evening. Good evening. Right. Let's see. This one is locked and has to be unlocked from elsewhere, presumably in here. And we drop in the bypass mole. I'm going to guess that we have to remove the natural obstacles first. And now we should be able to open it. Like that. The bunker is open.
Oh man, I really hate this.
Tracking straight to say Chief Engineer Chapman isn't here.
She was kind even when she knew I couldn't be kind to all of them.
I hate that I'm getting used to this too.
Counting them hurt, so I stopped. Why did they teach you to hurt?
This is Lisa Chapman, ID card,
Key card.
and a power cell.
Power engineer. Huh. Reminds me of you, Maeve.
Except she's dead.
I don't know about the soft spot for a fellow woman of engineering. Especially one responsible for this.
Alright, a swamp geode. We will need
Lots here we can use back at the outpost.
one of the geode. We'll need to make a geode, basically, harvesting item to break it open and get out the gems that we can sell. They have a little mini game for that. We have another 1,000 ARC credits and 200 more. And I asked this last night. I'm going to ask it again. If I eat a candy bar that I take off a dead body, is that capitalism? Sorry, cannibalism. It's definitely capitalism, but is it also, you know... Oh, we also have a servo motor. Very nice. Alright, well, we got that. Can we use her card? Release lock override at remote terminal for access. Is that in her room to get the access? I hope not. Is there a terminal here? I don't recall. Maybe? Another bypass mole. Are you kidding me? Why did we not get 2? Oh no! Access power monitor. We got the info off that. That's why, as I assumed there was just the one. Is there anything else we need from in here? Alright, we checked the bodies. Looted the dead. Kind of a dark way of looking at it, but not inaccurate, I gotta say. Remote. internal facility access control console. I guess, well, we know what we need. We need another freaking mole. Not like I'm missing anything in here, am I? No. Alright. We're running back home. And also, with the devil.
Why not find a way back home?
Providing a return is the only reason I am. But there was no return. So they tore it all out.
Who is they?
Were you hired to guard people? Or build something for them?
Both and more. But I failed. Even before I failed. So they put me to work because it was kinder than torn paper.
You've obviously gone through the law, but you're not making any sense.
Investments must return. They all said. I did not. So I was told to tear myself out and to stay. So I will stay and not try to be kind again.
He's gone again.
He's gone again.
For a second, the carrier wave hit my limiter. It's definitely connected to him somehow.
Torn paper was something we saw yesterday.
I'll need some more air.
It was a
soon.
protocol for some kind of emergency. And we just heard Stanley refer to torn paper. Uppies!
Stanley, why don't you come back? Return with us. You don't have to be alone here.
You promised not to make me. They said I had to, but you promised.
It's okay. We won't force you to do anything.
I was only here to provide a return. But I didn't. What would I do? And how? Why would I be?
I know what it's like to not know who you are, or what your purpose is. We can decide for you, but I know doing it alone doesn't work.
I don't know what happened to make everyone need shelter in those bunkers. But I know that you
Alright, we
tried
need
to
3
help them.
microcircuits.
Come back with us. We'll figure the rest out.
What if I am torn out too far?
Nothing some soup and a
we
relaxing
didn't want that.
arcade on a sunny beakless garden can't fix.
I don't know what any of that is like. But I could try to know.
Actually, we're putting over here, I think. These can go into the other storage. This can go in there. We have a box. Its very own box for our biomaterials that are kind of creepy. We made a couple of things out of Queen Mycelia. Let's make something. Okay, that gives us more cave mushrooms, and that gives us more mold shrooms. Fair enough. Try to maintain organization. I fail. Utterly. Terribly. This is in there. We're up to 32 of the reinforced building materials. Good. Still have a bunch of the mycelial biomass, which along with the deep stone is used to make those bricks. Let me drop off that there. Alright, we need the 3 gold bars. To repeat, I love gold! To make the 3 microcircuits for Trudy's boyfriend. Theoretically. Oh. Oh, I don't have enough dust ruby powder. Do I have dust rubies? I certainly hope so. I have some, not a bunch. I may have to go farm some more dust rubies. Not immediately, but soonish. I will know. No, that shouldn't be required. I've got all kinds of the powder. Alright, what was it? Was it 2? What? Oh, I have a bunch of the powder sitting in there. Duh. Pardon me for duh-ing, but sometimes you've got to be dumb. That would be now, as an example. All right. We have 12,280. Let's see how much we get from Trudy for this. 12,280. Hi, Trudy.
Hey, babe. Microcircuits received. Kevin will be so pleased.
Oh, Kev.
Best girlfriend ever.
2,000?
Great.
That was it?
Glad. Happy to help.
Maybe he'll finally get me that ruthenium bracelet I've been asking for now.
Still on the line, Trudy.
Oh, whoops. Thanks again, babe.
Suit
Happy
charger
to.
buildable.
Oh, and here's a little treat for you. A new blueprint. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Trudy.
Ooh, ruthenium bracelets. Fancy. Our girl Trudy has some expensive taste.
The value of one ruthenium bracelet would probably feed the family of my mining team for 6 months. And she casually drops it in there, accidentally. Ugh.
Ugh, gotta agree. Ugh. What was the new edition? It was the suit charger. Oh! Okay. I don't think we need that stand on the pad for a longer buff. I mean, we get those at the various places we go, various facilities. Still, better to have the recipe and not need it than... Can't remember the rest. Alright, obtain botanists from Theta. Theta is the power. And for that, open the capacitor door and move. Oh, that's right, we needed another bypass mall. Eek. And that's going to be the last of our gold. It's the last of our gold. We make the microcircuit, or mic the macro circuit. Need electronics. Basic. Bypass mole. And if we've got the mats, I think we're going to make a couple more of my herbicide charges. Mike Rowe circuit. Yeah, he has the worst. He gets all the worst jobs. So his job is way worse than this. Grow inert mycelia. Don't think we have the recipe for that yet. Herbicide, yeah, we can make one more. One more batch, which is 2 charges. Ah, the mycelial antigen. Queen mycelia. I burst through too much of our queen mycelia. I can't make that injector right now, not yet. Right, are you two both done? That one's fully grown. We'll try to remember to get those when we get back. Let's see. Okay, got a servo motor in case of emergency, advanced electronics, and power cell in case of emergencies. We have the bypass mold we need, and grab more herbicide charge. All right. Back down we go. The dirtiest, yeah. He has the dirtiest jobs, and I'm the dirtiest person doing jobs. By dirty, I mean I didn't shower today. Or maybe yesterday. It's been a while. June, maybe? May, for sure. Definitely in May. And we're running. We're running. With the devil. I've made that line several times, but probably gonna keep making it. Because it seems the simple life ain't that simple. Yes, it is more of a cloud. If you are familiar with Peanuts, can't remember the character's name off the top of my head. Pigpen. If you're familiar with Pigpen in Peanuts, that's what we're talking. No flies. If they never get in, you don't have to worry about flies. They don't spontaneously poof. So I'm very careful about keeping the flies out. I mean, occasionally the banging on the windows that I hear from them wanting to get in is a little disturbing. No, wasn't here. Where was it? Where the hell was... Oh, it was in the other... No, it's in here. This one. Here we go, guys. Yard, Dieter, position, senior engineer, facility, Moo. What the hell, Lisa? I know the last time you got your hands dirty was back when you were mistaking E equals 1/2 CV squared for I equals C pi dV dt, but I shouldn't have to tell you that adding a remotely activated command to lock down a capacitor storing upwards of 3.2 terawatts is a terrible idea. And yes, I know you want it in place before the test in a few hours, but I don't even know who's in this tear paper security group you want it assigned to. Come down and tell me what the hell is going on. I don't think that's actually helpful to me. I found your glowing plants. There's the... Can you confirm this insanity? I'm going to assume, though, that is not going to be able to... get me in past here. Remote lock. Internal facility access control. Please release lock. Override at remote terminal for access. I did get Lisa Chapman's... Oh, yeah, okay. We're running back again, guys. Sorry, I'm a little bit, scattered. Let's go with scattered, shall we? That seems like a very nice word. Or lens. He's somewhat scattered. Clearly, it's not a matter of age. That would be ridiculous. Also, there's a facility down there that I don't think I've ever been to. Okay. Up. Actually, not a full one. I hope that's an active oxygen dome. So when I get there, which I'm going to try to do in a minute, we've got time. If we jump down to there,
Maeve,
I don't
your
like
air
that.
supply is running out.
Thanks, Mom. All right, Lisa Chapman is here. We've got her card now. Her room is here. And that should give us the lockout, I think. I don't think she was here, though. I think she was on the other side. Yeah, that's Dieter Yar. Tasha Yar's father. That is no registered occupant. That is Simone Parker. We do have her. We've already gone through everything in here. Yeah. So it is the other crew section. Can't get into this one. I don't think that one ever actually opens up, but I'm not positive. We're looking for Lisa Chapman, George Broussard. Pretty sure Lisa's here. Nkuti Sinclair. Grant Harlow. We already done that one. Lisa Chapman. We've got a new blueprint. Undersuit, medium gray. Well, I can have nice underwear. A vertical wind turbine. Very nice. Small container with a capacity. Oh, was it 7942? That's not it. We do have one journal entry. Which one was it? That had a code. Sorry. Cindy. Is that the one? 7924. I don't think that's for this, but we're going to keep trying until we get one. 7924. No. Okay. Advanced Electronics. Please contact your workplace administrator. God, dag nabbit. Not there, I guess. Craporama. That beep you're hearing is coming from the next unit over. Well, that I find irritating. Don't remember what we got out of here. Everything, I assume, looks like it. Oh, sorry, my bad. I say to myself repeatedly. I don't think this was it. No. I don't know which box it's referring to. and it's a game I've played before to completion. In this case, however, I don't think the problem is me getting... Trudy!
Maeve, darling! You're doing such a great job with these little side hustles.
Thank you.
Well, keep the credits coming in. I'm on board.
Ooh, ruthless. I love it. We'll have you up here in the Art Executive Suite in no time, Maeve.
Okay. So, what's the job?
Well, you already know we like those shiny gemstones you're pulling out of the ground, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those are good credits.
So we're on the lookout for some special gems. We call them blade stones. There's a beautiful teal shine to them. Thing is, they only naturally form in some pretty deep rock strata. They might be tough to find.
How many are you going to need?
Certainly keep an eye out.
I've got 5.
Atta girl, that's the spirit.
All right.
What a ruthless go-getter.
Yeah.
So cool.
I know.
Usual terms apply. We'll pay a premium if you bring them to the trade node. Speak soon, Maeve.
And how many do we need? 5. That is extraordinarily unlikely and lucky. Especially after I just said, well, I did play the game to completion before. I swear I didn't know. I just wasn't selling them. I was mostly selling the better ones. But anyway, we're currently at 14,280.
This call will be recorded.
Hi, Maeve. Maeve.
Wow,
Oh, sorry, that's me.
You found the blade stone.
I did, Trudy.
Oh, yeah. Not a problem.
You must be making excellent progress in your claim to find these babies.
Oh, yeah. Things are going well.
Glad to hear. Keep at it, and we'll speak soon.
7K that time. All right. I'm significantly wealthier than I was.
Perhaps we should be careful about how
Yeah.
much we give away, information-wise.
What do you mean, Roland?
Well, digging as deep on a normal claim would take months. I just worry Trudy might end up suspecting something.
Suppose that's a fair point. But the credits are so
Oh, they
I
are
need them to keep expanding.
delicious.
I know. Just saying.
All right, we got 21K. Is there anything on the market that we need? Connector, three-way connector, no. Recycling, no. Prospecting, we're not that much. We only have 1 geode so far, so we don't need that. Biomass planter, a facility that uses controlled rapid growth of mycelia to create purified biomass. Produces biomass on a regular basis. Presumably just that stuff, that kind. Agricultural tank. Or, sorry, aquaculture tank. That's the fish species for food purposes, not using the food option. That a girl lens. Hey now, just because I have moobs, don't you go ahead making suppositions about me, jumping to conclusions. Yeah, oh my, too. All kinds of cosmetic stuff. It doesn't look like there's anything we absolutely must have need right now. Among the construction blueprints, the crafting plans, the programmable splice, we're not there yet. RTG, we don't have any reactor cores yet. The Tangrite drill bit. That might be good, but I haven't found a drill site yet that needs it. Injectors, okay. I think we can go to the upgrades instead. Mining laser 3. That will speed things up significantly. We're not close to oxygen filters 3. Leg servos speeding me up isn't bad. Air tank expansion, also not bad. 10K, 15K. Shock absorbers increases the distance you can fall before taking damage by 50%. Electrostatic fields, gem chip. Enable a gem chip within your suit, which increases the chance of finding gems. Gems are money. That's by 10% though. Okay, here's the question about a number like that. let's say on any given bzzzt of an ore node, we have a 10% chance of getting a gem. Okay? This increases it by 10%. Does that make it 20% or does it make it 11%? Owned. Prospecting lens increases the maximum attempts in prospecting by 2. Yeah, I would lean towards 11%, but in which case it's not really worth it. And I don't know what the base percent is. So if the base percent is 20%, yeah, instructions unclear. Well, up at the top was the mining laser crystal 3. That'll speed up mining. The air tank is 10k. The gem chip is 10k. We've got 21k. We now have 1.28k. It's fine. I'm sure we're never going to run out of money, right? I think would like to swap. Instead of carrying around an oxygen dome 1, I'd rather carry a higher tier oxygen dome around with me. If I can find one. That's 1s. How about a 2? I know we've got 2s sitting around. Come on. You think you can hide this from me? You think you can hide this from me? Evidently, maybe you can. I don't think I had them in here. No, where are the 2s? I know I had some 2s. I don't think I sold them. That's just got all my biomaterial. Pardon me? Excuse me, please. Ones. 2s. There. Found them. I don't think I've got the gold. I was going to make myself a running around. Yeah, we don't have gold. Pardon me. I was going to make myself a running around mole. Open the capacitor door. Facility mode. Okay, we need more mycelia stuff. We also need a fuel rod housing. Let's see what we can do about that. So we have the fuel rod. Tangrite and meteorite frames. Meteorite frames. We're going to need meteorite, unsurprisingly, and tangrite bars. We don't have it. We need more caloxite. I mean, we can make enough tangrite bars, but I'd much rather use the alternate recipe. Do we have any extra caloxite just sitting around someplace? That would be nice. That's power. Regolith printer, right. Caloxite. We got lots of kaolite. Yeah, we need caloxite. And gold. Caloxite and gold are the primary things we need. Caloxite is at the bottom level. Well, we just increased our oxygen. And there was that little automated mining thing that I had just found. We'll see if it gets me dead. Okay, I was at like 165 oxygen, now I'm at 215. Which means in the bad areas where we're taking 2 oxygen ticks a second, that gives me almost 2 minutes of total time. Like a minute 50 seconds. Alright, I was looking over here. Okay, I see where this goes. That tree. Well, gold we need, so we head for that regardless. So, the default in the game is when you quote die, when you have to be emergency airlifted out by rolling, you drop your stuff. I have turned that off because I just found it to be a nuisance. Not like a real detriment in the game. Not seeing the oxygen thing. Do we have power?
Mate,
I don't have a power cell. We're dead, I think. We're going to attempt to get back out. 40 seconds. And then we're going to use the temporary oxygen tent. Get as much O2 back as we can. See if it'll get me all the way back up, in which case we may be able to get out of this before it goes off. Looks like it will. Well, I will wait until it goes off because I'm healing. That's it, it's off. Not sure where I'm going. But we're safe. The second tier one, save my booty. Well, we will grab some more materials then while we're here before we head back up. And I think all we needed was like not the power cell, just an energy. Just simple electronics, I think is all we needed. I will double check that. Drop that off. It's very heavy. No, they need a power cell. I had a power cell. I'm an idiot. Okay. So, I'm a dumb. Yeah. Not the sharpest hammer in the drawer. I'm pretty sure that's what that's about, right? Hammers. More gold. We need that. More gold. If it says it's a gold node, really, shouldn't it give out more gold than anything else? Otherwise, it's a something else node that happens to have gold. I don't know if I've ever been in this little great wood. Well, I don't think, I don't want to say the wood is great, but I've never had any complaints. We'll drop off that here. Well, how much? Okay, we got plenty of weight. I'm going to go get some more stuff. I'm going to hit theta and see what we can grab there. We need more mycelial biomass. I suppose it drops from this, does it? No. These plants and trees aren't weird enough. Deep stone node. These ones, on the other hand, are. We also need some queen mycelia, I think. And I don't think that comes from this. That suddenly vanished. We will run over here, get a quick oxygen suck. Because, hey, we all need an oxygen suck from time to time. How are we doing? A lot of space left. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Very nice. Alright, might get Queen Mycelia off of this. I think we needed one more. Hive Mycelia. A little bit of gold. Because we love gold. More gold. Tangrite. Which we also need. That's deep stone. Deep stone. This should be Tangrite again. Wormwood. Well, that's new. I may have had one of those before. We'll hop back. So many nice little details in this game, like the way the gravity tethers work. You can run away from stuff so fast.
Watch your oxygen levels.
You mean by going into this oxygen tent? Dome thing? Got any more goodies in here? Those are mycelial biomass. That thing is not going to give me any queen mycelium, which is I need one more of. Now, on there. Love is like oxygen. You get too much, you get too high. Old guy music reference. The Sweet, I think. Grab the gold. And the tangrite. No space in inventory. We dropped the deep stone. Why can we not drop that? Oh. Drop the deep stone. Pick up the other stuff. Grab our O2 again. You shouldn't make squitchy noises unless I can harvest you. That's I wouldn't want to call it a hard and fast rule because these things aren't hard, they're squishy. Pop in and see if there were any more mycelial nodes that I could harvest. Yay! Yay! Okay, Queen Mycelia. That's what we wanted to find at least one of. It's a biology lab. We got one of those upstairs. More mycelial mass. Welfare Habitat, Communal Terminal, facility-wide. Good day, team. I want to take an opportunity. Okay, we have already seen that one previously. No, that's all the biology lab. Oh, another node over here. Wormwood. Okay, we can't go into the bioresearch facility. I can't get into the bunker. I'm I'm cootied up. I've opened that previously, right? I am encootied, which is funny because one of the characters is named Encootie. Different kind of cooties, presumably. Oh, right. I'm in the wrong place. I'm cootied up and can't really see. And I'm not taking any damage. Just can't see if it's getting any lighter. I thought that would only appear when you were actually like, taking damage from the spores. Right, I'm full again. No space in inventory. More of that stupid deep stone. It's so heavy. No. I'm completely, clear-headed, officer. I'm not as think as you drunk I am. Take me away. Maybe. Oh, sorry. Trudy.
Hiya, Maeve. New contract for you. This one's from the eggheads down in Ark.
Aren't you Ark?
Different Ark. A while back, someone thought it would be fun to call one of our internal departments the Archaeology Research Center. They were fired, obviously, but the name stuck.
Oh, that's a little confusing. What's the contract?
They're looking for some special fossils, creatures that used to live in the caverns underground. We're asking independent contractors across the planet to help in the search.
Okay, I can send over anything I find like that, if it would help.
Perfect. We'll compensate for them naturally. Thanks for doing your bit for science, maybe. Ta-ta!
It is 3 ancient bones. I myself own over 200 ancient bones. Not all they're cracked up to be. I can assure you. I think I needed... mycelial antigen. I need 3 inert mycelia. Oh, I don't think I have any of those. Product of the cleansed mycelia cultured in a hydroponic bed. Well, that explains that. I don't have any of those. And good day to you. So I knew I needed more queen mycelia, but sadly that was not all I needed. Old shroom, hive mycelia, and the mycelial biomass. This goes into the kiln, or it immediately starts producing more bricks. Survey. We need more bricks. That goes there. That can go. Oh, the Sky Sapphire will sell. Immediately, 300 creds. Barely keeping my head above water here. We can also sell the high quality Pladestone. 1,500. Great aesthetics, you're feeling nostalgic, but not sure why. Yeah, if you're talking about the game aesthetics, I really, really enjoy it. I just love the whole framework he has built the program around. I think it looks good, it plays well, and it functions well within its design. Yeah, no space. Pardon me, my drone pod wants some attention. I should be able to hold everything. That's probably Kalyonite. We don't need more Kalyonite, we need Caloxite, damn it. I mean, it does look a little bit, you know, old schooly. But as you can tell, as you zoom in, the graphics are really, really very, very good. Yeah, I have been describing it myself as the game is a vibe. I have been saying exactly that myself. I really enjoy the pace. Now, I would assume that for a lot of people, the pace would not be to their taste. Don't need the Kalyonite. I have not found more Lenzonite. Not yet. But it is right at the top of my list of things to do. Great wood. Don't say it. I already made that joke, actually. Petrified tree. Great wood paneled boardrooms across the galaxy. And wormwood. Corrupted by the spread of hive mycelia. Worthless unless it can be cleansed. Can be refined with life shrooms to create reinforced building materials. I didn't see that previously as an option. It's almighty is an overstatement. It's very nice. You know, I think. Oh, that's what the life shrooms are for. I had two and sold them. All right, we need life shrooms. That ain't them. Oh, not that. Give me back the silicon. Everything's a place for everything, and everything in its place. It's just good habits. Sadly, the habits that I have are not good, but if I had them, you know, this would be that. We can drop that in there. I don't think we need the bottled water, frankly. What did I have? I'm missing something. The hab. What did I have? The hab. The tier 2 hab. Just in case of emergencies. Not that would ever happen except 15 minutes ago. Alright, we need ancient bones. In addition to the ones I have. Open the capacitor door. We don't have that yet. We need the inert mycelia, so we need the life shrooms. What is it we need again for the casing, the housing? More meteorite, I think. We have enough tangrite. We have enough meteorite? What's it? Here we are again. Gonna use some wood instead of bones. Well, you're getting into sort of a similar ground here as, you know, do you want to give them wood or do you want to give them bone? It's not an obvious choice, you know? 2 meteorite frames. 2 meteorite frames means 4 meteorite bars. 4 meteorite bars? 4 meteorite bars should be here. Alright. We can make the 2 meteorite frames. You know, my understanding is, you know, there are people who would prefer wood to bone. What got me to play this in the first place? During the earlier Steam Next Fest, not the one that just ended a week or two ago, the one, what, February, March, something like that. The demo. I tried the free demo, and it was the only demo. I played like 10 games. It was the only demo I wishlisted. A couple of the others were, you know, games I'll keep an eye on. But this was the only one went, yeah, I want this one when it comes out. And it came out. I played it to completion once. I'm playing it a second time. You know, 6 months later or whatever. 5 months, 4, something, whatever. And it's still delightful to me. I'm really happy with it. There is a free demo, and the game is on sale for, I think, until just tomorrow. If you find it interesting at all, definitely try the free demo. And the full price game, by the way, is $20. So if you decide to try the demo, the only difference between buying it today and buying it in 2 weeks when you've tried the demo is $5. So it's not like, oh my God, I'm going to miss out on... Oh, $5? Yeah, okay, I'm fine. The fuel rod housing, we need... Oh, 5 tangrite bars. Don't have those. Don't think. 5 tangrite bars. I may have to make those. Yeah, we're gonna have to make them, and we don't have the caloxite to make them cheaply, so we have to make more expensively. Yeah, I wasn't positive. I thought it was basically a one-man game, and I looked up today, and I went to their website, and you know, it said, you know, company or employees or whatever. It's one guy. Who's a freaking genius. All right, we can now make the fuel rod housing. All right, we have a fuel rod sitting around somewhere. I think I'm keeping the thermonuclear fuel rod next to my bed. It keeps me warm at night and tan. There it is. Crafting reactor core at an electronics workbench. Combine the fuel rod housing and the fuel rod. Reactor core. Wow, I even have the 2 advanced electronics on me. What were the odds? Actually, very long. Yeah, the game starts as a relatively simple, straightforward survival crafting, and you can choose how much survival you want in your survival crafting. There are a lot of tunable bits and pieces, dials and knobs. For instance, I turned off the you have to keep eating and drinking or you die. I left everything else at the standard levels of difficulty and availability of materials and stuff like that. Okay, place the reactor core in the reactor management system in Facility Lambda. So we are heading to Facility Lambda. I probably should try and make, before I forget, another bypass mole or two. Yeah, we'll make two. Two basic electronics. But once you start getting into like the underground area and you find there's a facility down there that's been abandoned for some significant length of time, tens of years probably, and that sort of jump kicks the real story. And the game is primarily, I would say, exploration and narrative with a solid spine of crafting and survival, with the amount of survival you want to play with being completely tunable. I needed that, and 2 gold, and I think that's... will allow me to make 2 bypass moles. Yeah, because we make 2 micro, yeah. And then I'll give us 2 bypass moles. So we will be heading to Theta. And Theta is where we need the reactor core, but also there are bones in the area. We should probably find the 3 bones. Don't say it. That Trudy is looking for. I started out with a really small hab, and as you can tell, it's kind of grown, and eventually you get access to being able to build the climber connection down to the lower levels, but we're 2 total levels down, and we know there's at least 1 more level below this. Spoiler, I believe it's more than 1. Facility Epsilon. Yep. And we know there are a lot of facilities we haven't been to, at least a half a dozen. That was the thing that surprised me so much about the game, that it started out, as a really nice vibe, kind of casual survival crafting game. And then it has a narrative that really kind of hooks me. So. All right, we are off to Theta. That's Lambda. I don't know what's over there. I don't think I've been to that. Yeah, it is amazing. It's a solo dev. Now, I'm sure he outsourced probably the music, obviously the voice work. There's a half a dozen voice actors in the game. We have gotten the suit chassis white. Swamp node. It's a little bit of radiation you'll notice we're taking. Oh, we're also going through our oxygen quicker than I thought. That's Lambda. Right, Lambda, not Theta.
I'll need some more air soon.
Right. Access granted. I didn't open these up. I feel dumb. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that's a design. That's external design. Packaged foodstuffs. Let's open this up and we will glom the suit upgrade chip. Prospecting.
The tech on this chip allows my suit to scan what we're mining and find something it calls geodes.
Ah, geodes. There's the arms.
Of all the shiny new things we'll find now.
Replace the reactor core.
The reactor is stabilized and the threat of meltdown is averted.
Just call me.
I'm a hero. Thank you.
Of the spooky underground jungle.
All hail! Now we can explore the rest of this facility. Let's go!
Well, I would have probably had more geodes by now if I hadn't been a dumb. You can quote me on that, but I'd rather you didn't. Lens is a dumb. Lens is not a great tag phrase. That is the nuclear reactor. Standalone nuclear fission reactor which provides power to local facility systems. Why, this requires a bypass mole. Wait, did I not make two? I appear to only have one. I'll open that up in a minute. That's a big lizardy looking thing. Suit upgrade chip, geode detection.
Looks like this chip is a partner to the one we found earlier. I should be able to get an improved geode scan signal with this.
Okay, I've upgraded myself twice. Reactor, I hardly knew her. We met a couple times for drinks. That was all. Prospecting bench, we have a Tangrite geode. We have a recipe. We picked up something else. 2 geodes. The prospecting bench recipe we just learned. Work pad. Facility Lambda, local area announcements. Announcement begins. Good day, everyone. Please be aware we will soon be receiving a new staff member. Mr. Caleb Vihan joins us as an independent archaeology fellow, fresh from a posting on Proxima 2, where he was managing a dig site excavating the infamous Royal Trauger. He has been personally requested for assignment here at Lambda by the higher-ups, so please afford him every courtesy and make sure he has whatever he needs to conduct his work. He has had this message for you all sent ahead of his arrival. Hello, I'm Caleb, and I'll be joining you on this expedition shortly. I'm incredibly excited by the chance to work with such talented people on such a fascinating project. Not that I know what everyone is doing, very secretive, and I'm very much looking forward to meeting you all and excavating some cool stuff. I trust that you'll make him feel very welcome. Cersei Sanders. All right, now, we'll be able to make one of these prospectors' benches, but we're going to try to remember how to do this. This is a mini game. I wouldn't describe it as... it's fine, but it doesn't stand out like most of the rest of the game does. So we load the sample, and what it is, we have 6 attempts to blast holes in this geode to get access to the jewels inside that I can then sell. I got 4 blade stones. That's like 800 or 1200 or more. Are they 1500 each? I can't remember now. Regardless, money. We'll load the second sample in here. Superior attempt. Basically, I managed to uncover what was inside. We got 4 regular blade stones and 3 superior blade stones, which we can sell for grande pesos. All right, now we're going to come over here. I could have sworn I had 2. Thought I made 2. But we do have 1. Bunker, more dead bodies, I think. And at least Chief Botanist Sinclair's keycard. Yep, 4. Another construction theme. This is the Regis Holdings orange color scheme. Basically, it allows you to change how your outpost looks. But I actually dropped the $4 for the supporters pack today for the game, and I've already kitted my place out in gold. Got 4 bodies. Corpse with a Jaspite Geode. 2,500 and 100 arc credit chips. 2 more anti-gravity techs and the personal keycard of George Broussard. Oh, I was thinking, yeah, we need Sinclair's keycard from Theta. But we will give it. This will give us access to Broussard's stuff. I'm going to have an Arc Cola. I'm going to have an Arc Cola and a nutrient bar. I have asked this previously. If you're eating the food you've picked up off a dead body, are you a cannibal? Download facility about a tear paper. We know the tear paper protocol was some sort of emergency thing.
It's evidently part of a chemo.
They had.
It'll look or open something.
So I'll just punch it into every keyboard I see. Fun.
That's true. It does depend. If it's a candy bar, technically, probably not cannibalism. If it's their spleen, probably. That's the message to staff. That's the capacitor information for tear paper protocol. Which I've got to say, tear paper protocol just sounds anonymously terrifying. All right, we're looking for bones. Well, we are also going to stop for gold. More nutritious than candy? I don't know, it depends. I mean, a granola bar, you might be better off with the granola bar. I could have sworn I saw something go flying. And a human spleen, I'm not sure that's actually particularly healthy. But I've never eaten spleen, human or otherwise, so I cannot attest to that personally. We're doing on a room. We've got room. Let's grab some more swamp node stuff. And we'll drop the deep stone. Because it's so heavy. We've got about 37 seconds before we need more oxygen. I think I've got enough time to bust through this node.
Watch your oxygen levels.
30 seconds. sprinting. I am sprinting. And there we go. Let's see. We can, for now, remove that and keep that up. All right. I'm going to continue looking for more dinosaur bones. Gold is always a detour. That's one where basically we're always a couple of bars away from needing it and not having it. Oxygen me up, please. Jaspite. God damn it. Freaking deep stone. I don't know where we get the bone from. I mean, it's not like we've got enormous, huge bones directly over our head or anything. Oh, it is kind of like that, isn't it?
Maeve, your air supply is running out.
All right, so for Theta, we needed the antigen, so we don't get poisoned. And for that, we needed hydroponic. I think the hydroponic grow. Surface station, please. It's dusk. It's been a long day here on Aethus, but productive. Let's see. Yeah, 5 of the superior blade stones. From 4,000, the first one is... Yeah, they're 1,250 each. Our credit chip, another 1,000, another 200. Our credit chip, 2,500 and 100. Total of 13,370. Nice. All right, well, we needed not the biomet, with the aquaculture. We'll need another advanced electronics. All right, we can make the aquaculture. Let's put stuff away, shall we? All right. That goes in there. Does the jaspite ore go in there too? No. We didn't get life shroom. We need life shroom probably from around Theta. That one then. For the kiln. Must be this one then? Yes, making the meteorite bars. No, that's jaspite. Jaspite ore is down here. Yeah, okay, we can make another jaspite. We also need the gold. Go ahead and yoink the gold out. Thanks. Yes, fine, Mom. Me and my Jenkins. I have 4 Jenkinses. There are, I believe, 8 Jenkins scattered about. I found 7 on my first playthrough. Fine, we'll sleep until morning. That was just dusk. He told me I looked tired when it was dusk out. Come on, man. Oh, we do have one more thing we definitely want to sell. I don't need the cactus moonshine. Not at 300 per. Alright, what was I going to be dropping off? That's a jaspite geode. Well, the geodes will have to wait until we get a geode buster upper here in-house. That's the geode. That can go there. We're up to 8 anti-gravity techs. Should see how much those sell for. Oh, we also want to sell the packaged foodstuffs again, because I'm not using the... you have to eat and drink or die. So I'm skipping the buffs part as well. Which probably was interesting. But pardon the yawn, old man. Packaged foodstuffs. Rest of those go. Get comfortably tucked away here. Not the prospecting bench. Sort of considered a facility? Production? Aquaculture. Right, we need 4 power. We have 7 extra right now. We need the advanced electronics and 10 of the better building bricks. We need 2 more and then 2 microcircuits. I'm going to pin it for now so we can immediately see what we need. Oh, that's not what I wanted to pin, you lens, you incredible Nimnull. That's an old guy reference. There we are. So we're going to need 2 bars of gold. I'm always searching for a bar of gold, and I'm getting old. Actually, I don't think we need 2. Oh, fine, we've got 2. Whatever. Gonna need... Didn't need that. Okay, that can go in there. All right, I got 2. We need 3 basic electronics. Easy peasy. No, I wouldn't mind a bar of gold either. The sort of standard ingot size you see in movies and stuff. I think weighs like 75 pounds for a real gold one. I don't know how I managed to make 4, but I did. And we need 1 jaspite bar. But I won't find it there, though. We'll find it there. Did we just make that? I think we might have. What are we making again? Advanced electronics. Crafty poo. No! This is why you can't take me anywhere. And close that up now. Plus production. We need 1 more microcircuit, and then 10 of the reinforced bricks, which all in all are just a whole bunch of bricks in the wall. Production, aquaculture. That thing's big. What? It barely fits in my bedroom. Aquaculture. Select a growth. No cultural items. But I need that to make this thingy. That. Inert mycelia. Oh, and it's a hydroponic bed, not the freaking... I made the wrong thing. Made the wrong thing. That's for fish. I hope I get the materials back. Yeah. It's fine. That's for the fish. Did I already have the hydroponics unlocked? No, I haven't made it. Small plant bed. Where's the freaking... Where's the aquaculture? I don't need the aquaculture. Not upgrades. Market. No. Recycling. Biomass. And this stuff is all the cosmetic stuff. Do I not have access to that yet? Pardon me as I'm fumbling about here. Inert mycelia, biologically inert. Cultured in a hydroponic bed. That's the hydroponic bed. Is that a recipe I don't have, or it's just an ingredient I don't have, so I can't make it? Oh, okay, that's the one. I need life shrooms. Found by glowing greatwood pools within the Lost World. I don't think those were too deep underground, though. So that was a complete mental... I don't want to say breakdown, but you could say breakdown. It would be cruel of you to say it. Not gonna lie. Hurt my feeling. I just have the one. Life shrooms. Let's find out exactly how many life shrooms we need. What do you think, Lens? Okay. Sounds like a good idea. 2. And 8 of the hive mycelia. And we needed, I think it was 3? It was 3 inert mycelia. That's cleansed mycelia. That's not inert. The addition of life shroom. Be ready to plant it cleansed. Mature into inert. Okay, they mature into inert. Got it. We need 6. We need a bunch. 6, preferably 4 at least. I think we can only do 4. Been reading the game's reviews. Seems, yeah, it's been very well received. I think if I had to pick its actual single biggest problem, the name is so nondescript. The game is not nondescript. People who've played it overwhelmingly have enjoyed it. Yeah, it's a gem. Sometimes really good games get lost in the shuffle. I mean, how many goddamn games get released on Steam every freaking day? We're looking for life shrooms. They will appear red. Think it holds my hands too much? Some complain about that. I don't think so. Because, I mean, you can get stuck in places. I have. Not, like, terribly, irretrievably stuck, but, you know. We could also use the coloxide if we can find any. I don't think it does. Mushrooms, please? No, those are cave mushrooms. We don't want cave mushrooms. We want... And that's gotta be regolith. Hate you so much, regolith. I mean, it's not like I think it's an unfair statement. It's just not one I would agree with. You're regolith. We don't want anything. Regolith, you've got nothing that you offer me, sir. All right, maybe they're the bigger shrooms downstairs. Fine, fine, fine. Well, that's gold. Which is worth as much as gold to me. I don't think I can bust that up again. Nope, don't think so. But we'll grab an egg. All right, we'll head down. We're looking for life shrooms. But I'll grab a little meteorite. You know, it's sitting here, just begging to be blowed up. Looking for shrooms in all the wrong places. Well, we already covered that I haven't showered. in an extended period of time. If you consider not showering since June extended, I'm not sure that applies. So I am intimately acquainted with looking for mushrooms and finding them in the wrong places. By the way, spoiler, it's not actually June since I showered. Quite. What did I leave in here? That's why I left it in there. Life shrooms. Life shrooms. It's not trying to be a puzzle game, so I don't, like I said, I don't agree with the sentiment, but I don't think it's necessarily a wrong one. It's primarily about exploring and enjoying the narrative with the system. The system's in place the way they are. I'm not seeing loads of the little red thingies I'm looking for. It's got to be closer to Theta, I guess. All right, well. That's the color we're looking for, but not like that size or shape. That's swamp wheat. Swamp grass. Yeah, I would not describe this as a puzzle game. There are a couple of times where you've got to... Did I drop stuff off in there? I did, deep stuff. Yeah, I wouldn't describe it as especially challenging, but if you want it to be, you can set the survival mechanics to significantly more difficulty. I think there were 5 settings, and I think I'm using the default, which is the middle one. So if someone's looking for more challenge. It's got a bit more of that sort of bleeding edge survival stuff, the live or die. And a lot of the puzzling here isn't a puzzle to get something done. It's more of a puzzle to understand what's going on. Putting together the bits and pieces. Like we know that something bad happened here and a whole lot of people have died. We know that at some point they invoked something called, that's not it. Those are just the regular shrooms. Something called the Tear Paper Protocol, which was an emergency protocol of some kind. We don't know what. And so that's more of what you're looking for. You're looking for those sort of little referential bits and pieces to try and tie it together. The narrative, so you understand what's happening and why. Okay, this is life shroom, I think. No, that's mold shroom. Crap. What the hell is a life shroom then? I don't even remember. A mold shroom. Is the life shroom up towards the top? I'm sure this was it, but it ain't it. We'll poke our head in again and see if there are any more nodes that we can harvest for other stuff. There's also a node out there. Try to remember the node out there, Lens. I got... Ow. Come on. Come on, guys. There we go. Alright, back inside. Diddly. Alright, we've gotten everything in here. Alright, we can't get through there, but we do have... Thank you! Thank you for hanging out. I won't be on for too much longer, but regardless, thank you. We want to go 1. Alright, we popped open a door here. No, we can't. Oh, it's an external door. Duh. Never mind. We wasted that. We wasted it! We've been into the bunker. Automated door. And the bio-research is where the really bad stuff is. Yeah. Very quickly, your life starts going down. That is another one of the mold shrooms. Life shrooms. Good question. Where do I find the life shrooms? I don't know. It's driving me a wee bit batty. Another node, don't remember where I saw it. Let's try the lower impact area on the west side of Epsilon. Maybe we can also find some other harvestables there to cover our expenses for the trip. Life shrooms. I don't remember. Not that it's bothering me at all. Not that it's irking me or pissing me off or anything. I'm fine. Those them? The life shrooms. Yay! Life shrooms. Plenty of life shrooms. I am life shrooming it up. And that should be gold, which we still have to pretty much always stop for. We have another little water puddle around here somewhere where I can have more life shrooms. We do. I knew I'd seen them somewhere, I just couldn't remember which one it was. That's a big life shroom. We got 6, which was kind of the number we were hoping for, 6 or more. Having more over here, because I'll take them. A couple more, and I'll get us up to 8. More gold. So the reason we need the antigen is so that we can go into the deadly area of Theta and get Sinclair's keycard from there. So we did get one. Chapman. I don't know, do we have Chapman? I don't remember if Chapman, his quarters are here. I will give that a check first. George Broussard. And Cootie Sinclair. Grant Harlow. Lisa Chapman. We have one more bank of rooms. Crew quarters, but I don't think that was the name on any of them. Check it. One of these I think had no occupant. Yeah, no registered occupant. Simone Parker. We've already been through this one, right? Yeah, we've already been through this one. And we haven't been through this one. Nope. Dieter Yar. That's right. Tasha's dad. Climber up. We'll see if we can get the cleansed mycelial stuff so that we can make the antigen injection. Cleansed mycelia. We can make 3. And I believe we can plant 2 of them in the hydroponics. We can grow live shroom here as well. Well, we're going to plant that and plant that. And it's going to take 8 minutes, so I'm going to call it here for the evening. As always, I want to thank you guys very, very much for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. I'm still enjoying the vibe of the game. I will be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand. With more of this. I am still vibing out, guys, gotta say. Not sure how interesting the viewing is, but the game is just totally a vibe for me. But that's going to do it. Back tomorrow. Hopefully you will see me soon. I hope the rest of your Wednesday evening, or possibly Thursday morning, goes well. And congratulations, you've made it over hump day. 2 more work days to the weekend, and you deserve it. So be cool, take care, and ciao for now. Bye, guys. Thanks again.